I wanted to talk to you about not giving up, and I wanted to basically say don't give up if you feel like giving up. I I watched a video earlier today. It was a fantastic little video on Facebook, and it was the story of a 59-year-old woman who decided she was going to start pole dancing. And it was just amazing because this woman, you know, she was happy enough and fairly active, working in an office job, and she realised that her body just wasn't what she wanted it to be. And she decided to start pole dancing, and she went along to this, you know, to a class, a pole dancing class. And she said that the first lesson was so hard, she wanted to quit because she couldn't even lift herself up the pole. She couldn't get herself up onto the pole. And her teacher had said that she didn't think she'd be back for the second lesson because she had struggled so much. And it showed footage of her pole dancing now as a 59-year-old woman and doing exercises in front of the mirror. And she's got this amazing toned body. You know, I mean, she's not Superwoman, she's 59, but it was so inspiring because she was saying about the little victories. So she was saying she never would have imagined at 59 that she could stretch her body, you know, push her body as far as she could, and that she never thought she'd be able to achieve the things she could. If she kind of just gave up after that first lesson, if she just thought, right, okay, this is really hard and I'm never going to get anywhere, and she just listened to her thoughts, then she wouldn't have got anywhere. But she just carried on and carried on and carried on. And she said it was just the small victories. And that phrase really stuck with me, and I wanted to make this video and put that positivity into this video about the small victories because it's really spoken to me today, because I've had a day where I felt like quitting. I've had a hard few days. But it's the little victories that keep you going. So it's making the next video, writing the next blog. What's the next best thing I can do? Which I talked about in my last video, I think, about what's the next good thing that you can do to move yourself forward. No matter how tiny that task is, even if it's just watching a YouTube video that inspires you and keeps you going. You know, so I just loved this story of this woman. She was so inspiring. You know, you think about the progression and the process and the difference between the first pole dancing session and where she is now. So her beliefs and her thoughts at the time were, this is too hard, I can't do this, I can't even get myself halfway up the pole. And then now she's a paid performer. I believe she's an aerial performer or something like that. So she's become very, very good at what she does, and she loves it, and she's trained her body. And she's a 59-year-old woman, you know, and I just found it so inspiring. So I wanted to have a little chat to you, to anyone out there who's really struggling, and just talk to you about the importance of the little victories. You know, and they can be tiny, tiny little things. They can be things that feel silly, or they feel trivial if we were to compare them to someone else's victory. But the thing is, we don't need to compare them to anyone else's victory. We just need to use them for ourselves, you know. So today I've been struggling, but I've managed to get out. I got out with my friends and went to an amazing dessert place a few miles away, and it's a little place that the three of us have started going every, 6 weeks or so. And they do these lavish, amazing desserts, you know, crepes and pancakes, Ferrero Rocher flavours, you know, and they come with cream and ice cream and fruit, and they're just amazing. And it's just become our little treat, you know. And I really didn't feel like going out today. I knew I was struggling. I'd said to one of my best friends a couple of days ago, I said, I just don't feel like it. I don't feel up to it. I said, I will be there, and I will come, and I will be there. I really don't feel like it. And my friend said, oh, that's okay. And she kind of reassured me and said, you know, you're amongst friends, and, you know, I'll give you a big hug and it'll be fine. And we had such an amazing time. We all ended up, you know, chatting, and I came out there and I just felt really motivated. I felt glad that I'd made the effort to go. I felt glad that I'd socialised. And then after that, I got dropped off in town and I got some shopping and I walked home. So I got a bit of shopping and I walked a mile, which felt good because, you know, the exercise felt good, the movement felt good. Just the act of making decisions and taking really small actions that can seem trivial, but actually, in the grand scheme of things, every little thing we do is trivial, you know, but it all adds up to big, big outcomes and big, big changes. So I just want to say that to you guys. If you feel like quitting at your dream or quitting at, you know, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you've had one of those days or one of those weeks or one of those months even, just remind yourself that it's about the small victories. And then, so of course you can say to yourself, okay, so what small thing can I do now so that I can achieve a small victory? What can I do now to give myself a small victory? And it could be making dinner. It could be just taking a step, you know, a small step towards anything. It really can be the smallest things. So go out there, everybody, and make those victories and find those victories and create them for yourself, and you will feel amazing and it will keep you going, because all the small victories add up to the big victories at the end of the day. So thanks for watching the video. Hope it's helped somebody. I will catch you soon for another one. Cheers.